I don't know what she just.
Yeah.
I don't think she out here like that.
Yeah.
She can backfire, but
So you basically gonna trap that lady? Is what you saying?
Nah.
Well, so why?
It's just you taking the risk.
You taking the risk of not using a condom.
Yeah. So it's like
I ain't trapping nobody. I ain't got the funds to trap nobody. Fuck that. One kid is expensive as
So basically, you just saying the fact that she keep herself up well enough to where you feel like you comfortable to not use a condom, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't trying to trap nobody, bro.
Okay. I like that, bro. Nice.
Keith, you said you got the funds to take care of baby, bro.
I ain't gonna say I just, you know what I'm saying, but I got a decent enough job.
Yeah, I feel like
he's well off, lady. Well off.
But I ain't volunteering. That don't mean I'm just ready to.
Wow.
Nah, hell no.
This a different level, bro. Nigga, I swear to God, I brought a big ass box of diapers. You know that 100 pack? Some shit from Target. This fat nigga done went through all them hoes in a week.
What you expect?
In a week? Like, bro. It's like, bro.
It's like the more you get, it's like the more they gonna use them up.
And keep the box $50 a box. I'm like, bro, this nigga here, bro. We need to work on his diet. What we
This
get
nigga
on?
about to be the earliest baby potty train.
What's he eating now? Like, I'm pretty sure you off the bottom now, right?
Yeah, he on table foods and shit now.
Okay.
How old is he?
You know, 15 months.
Oh, yeah.
16 months, something like that. Man, I don't know, bro. As a dad, I just say yeah. Like, fuck. The other shit, like, the mamas keep up with the months. I just say yeah, bro. Fuck this shit.
Let me to ask you though, so like
I just tell him the same. What I was told when she told me 6 months, maybe be 8 months old.
So you talking about
4 months and what about since she told you?
That's how niggas be when they like, how long y'all been together? Shit, about 4 years. It's been 8. Well, yeah, you know, shit, time go together when you're having fun.
True.
But I was gonna ask you though. So since y'all co-parenting, you talking about funds, she got you on papers or you locked in that y'all good enough? Okay.
Yeah, that's one thing about it, bro. Like, we cool enough that, like, she like, all right, we ain't gotta get folks involved in that shit.
That's what's up.
You know, if, like, she know, all right, if she needs something, I'm gonna take care of that shit. Either way it go.
That's solid.
And vice versa, because, like, we cool, like, we friends before anything. So it's like, as long as we keep that friendship
Right there. That movie type baby mama. Boy, that. No fairy tale.
No, it ain't. They ain't no movie.
As in when it comes to the funds, you know, and emotions and shit like that. Obviously, that's different.
But I would say in the movies, motherfuckers, baby mama be terrible.
No, I would say, yeah. You mean what I mean by like emotions? Is that what you were saying when you said what I mean?
Yeah.
You just said what you mean. I was wondering who you was talking to.
I was talking to you, but I think it was about what you had, I can't remember exactly what you had asked them, but it's over now. I'm too high to go back.
He was like, what you mean? I wasn't ignoring you.
Man, welcome back to another episode of Hot Takes. You know it's me, your regular host, Braylon. Got Mr. Lucius right here.
Yo.
Got Keith sitting over there, the 6th man.
Yes, sir.
Basically in the starting lineup at this point. Yes,
sir.
You keep saying 6th man shit, but shit, it's main
Hard work
character.
pay off, man.
I'm telling you, it's main character, man. So, fellas, a lot of shit happened last week, man. A lot of shit. A lot of bullshit and a lot of good shit. I'm gonna start with the good shit. So, was it the House? I think the House, they passed a bill decriminalizing marijuana.
Hey.
How y'all boys feel about that?
Come on now.
So I want to know exactly the terms behind decriminalizing.
Right.
So
how recreational can we get with this shit?
Before I feel
Decriminalizing means like
Are they gonna fine
no, they can't fine you if it's decriminalized.
shit.
Decriminalized means especially like I can't think of it.
because obviously decriminalized
You can't
and legal is two different things.
But it still gotta go through Senate though.
It's still, still gotta go through the Senate, but
So it's
passed.
not.
It's not gonna go through the Senate. I ain't know he's saying a lot to you. It's not. Because you need like 60 votes for it to go through the Senate, and more than likely, that shit gonna get shut down. But,
Where you get 60 votes from?
the Senate.
God dang.
But, man, more than likely it's gonna get shut down. But,
This is in Alabama? This is Alabama?
federal. It's federal.
Oh.
So, decriminalizing it federally. Let me see what the fuck they're talking about in that bit.
I think they'll go back just because you know how many like cases and charges are gonna be.
Yeah, they expose
Yeah,
they
that
take out
has
your
to-
regular stuff.
Yeah,
They take off everything.
I think that's the only thing
They
that's
gonna
holding
lose
people
money.
up. Yeah.
Cause that's less people that's gonna be in them, or less people they can put in the system because of not that it's on. I'm saying legal.
But they can make it up with the tax revenue
You know,
off
they
of
finna-
the
they finna-
dispensaries.
They
And
make way more money if weed was legal.
that's what I'm saying.
So they finna tax. They said they gonna start by 5%.
You know, they'll take the drug niggas out the game a little bit.
I tell him all that shit. I was like, bro, I don't feel comfortable with legally buying weed at this point. Nah, because I want to have to shop with you.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm gonna feel that I'm not gonna miss is the timetable that weed dealers be on. Nigga, if I text you, don't text me the next day.
Yeah. You still need that?
Yeah. Bro, like I don't want this shit now, bro. Even if I still need it, I feel like you played my ass making me wait to that long.
For sure.
Goddamn, bro.
He's good for that, man.
Oh, God.
It's different if you sleep or something, nigga. Don't hit me back, man.
Man.
You see my shit, but I don't feel like
If I text you at 3 p.m. and the next time I hear from your ass is the next morning, like nigga, what type of time you on? You ain't sleep no 12 hours, goddamn. That's too long, bro. Fuck that shit.
You must have had a recent situation because you really upset.
You felt out.
Nigga, recently drug dealers been trying to give me deals. Like they been trying to get me to shop with them on deals type shit. Like I had one nigga hit me up. That nigga said, "Hey, I get you 4 grams for 25."
Man, what
Good
is
deal.
you?
That's why I said I don't want it. I said it's a good deal, but ain't no way you selling no good weed for
Yeah,
that
nah,
cheap.
nah, I was just about
Not
to say
4
that.
grams. Hell no.
Damn, I have yet to find somebody
Yeah.
sell type of bud. I be wanting for that price.
Nigga, you trying to get rid of that shit at that point. Fuck all that.
So they decriminal. Alright, so we ain't really established what that means. So if I got
They gonna
8,
they gonna go back on the old federal charges. So people that were locked up for this shit, they gotta release them. They said they doing it so like that jobs and housing and stuff like that can't use like your past or the fact that you smoke marijuana against you or anything like that. And but I don't think it's recreational use. They ain't never say that in the bill. So, but it's decriminalized, so you can't go to jail for this shit. Like Justin said, you may just get like a fine or some shit like that from it, but you ain't finna just go to jail for no shit.
so even if you get caught with the O and the scale,
I think they might do something.
the O,
They
the
can't.
28.
They can't. It's decriminalized.
So say it don't, the Senate doesn't pass it. Is it still decriminalized?
Oh hell no. Hell no.
Okay, so then it's
Yeah,
just-
don't do this shit until the Senate passes. Like, if you do this shit now and you get caught with it, you going to jail for a long period of time.
Okay.
I just seen a nigga nigga got 140 years, but it was from fentanyl though.
Oh,
The
yeah,
dude he
of
had
course.
sold the fentanyl to overdosed on the shit. So he got charged with his murder and he got charged with trafficking and all that shit.
Y'all heard about all them people that overdosed from the fentanyl in Birmingham?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing about that shit.
Yeah.
I heard about the shit in Florida somewhere. But
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, fentanyl is
niggas
That's
said,
different.
"Man, they pushing it like that."
Well, it's
fentanyl
not
crack?
necessarily
What is it?
Birmingham.
It's
Is it crack?
Opiate or
It's
something.
fentanyl.
yeah, it's like a
It's more stronger than morphine or something. What is it? Morphine?
yeah. I heard you can't even breathe that shit in like regular, like by itself.
I heard if you touch it, you get fucked up. Like
I
just
think
touching
part of
that
that
shit.
too.
So why do people? What?
Some people,
I know they cut it.
What do they use it for? Like, do they smoke
They
it?
put it in
Or?
their weed.
Nah, you
Nah,
short it with like you can cut it with like cocaine and heroin
Talking
and
about
shit.
the
Fentanyl, yeah.
Oh, but they got liquid fentanyl too, right?
Don't let me lie. I watch a whole bunch of goddamn, the snowfall and
Reason I asked that because like, I watched Euphoria, and in Euphoria she had got some fentanyl, and it was like liquid form. Like he had got just a little bit out, put on his knife, and she got some of this shit, and she was.
you probably can, cause shit just like heroin. You know what I'm saying? Heroin can get shot up and snorted, so it just probably all that shit chemical and all that.
Like, it's random as fuck.
That's science.
Hey, that Euphoria shit. That shows the truth.
You fuck with it?
Yeah,
Bruh.
I got into it like I'm probably about 4 or 5, like the 5th episode.
First season,
Yeah,
you fucking with it?
it's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
It is.
That's just, you know what I'm saying? I like to know the main storyline and it's a lot of parts in that though. I mean, I'm gonna get into it though.
So
That shit fire.
just drop it on my game.
Good bitch.
Oh, you sure?
That shit fire to me because at first this chick was trying to put me on. I was like, man, I don't wanna fuck that shit. It's probably some girly shit. Then Bod told me he had started watching it with a chick. And I was like, oh, it's straight. It's straight. I'm gonna try this shit now. That shit straight on to me.
Yeah, straight on. But the next season ain't coming till 2023 though.
2024.
Oh, it's 2024?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think what's happening, bro. Zendaya, you know she in Spider-Man, so she in the Marvel universe. She probably got to shoot a movie or two, goddamn, or something. Whatever the fuck happened, that shit better be fire when it come back. You disappear for 2 years and that shit come back trash. Ain't nobody watching. Ain't nobody dealing with that shit no more.
I've been on that Top Boy.
Top Boy.
I just got done watching that.
What's that?
Shit, them gangsters in the UK.
I like that shit, but I watched the whole
Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
I watched the whole like first little part of it. I got so interested in it. I'm the type of person, bro. I like to know what's gonna happen. Like if I find out somebody gonna die or something like that, I want to go straight to that episode.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nigga,
I know what you're
I
saying. I ain't never
nigga,
did that, but
Nigga, I skipped the whole season 2. Like I skimmed through it. I just fast forward. Then I went to whatever episode they had. I had looked it up. It's because you know, dude get shot in the head at the end on that last episode.
yeah.
It
fucked me up,
Y'all just finna tell I ain't seen
I'm
nothing.
saying, dude, bro, you don't know who it is.
Yeah, it fucked me up.
I'm
Though,
saying you
bro. I
still
was not
telling me
expecting
about
that.
what's going on.
I ain't telling you shit, but somebody get shot.
It's a lot of niggas.
A lot of niggas
niggas
get
get
in the
kept
head.
in.
Bro, so
Hey, them niggas over there, bro. Hey, them niggas built different, cuz.
that shit is the truth, bro.
It's like straight violence 24/7 type shit.
Yeah.
Real.
What?
I like how the niggas talk.
Yeah, on God.
That shit be funny as hell and cool as fuck, low key.
Get the food, man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and watch that.
That shit straight.
Check that out.
What really fucked me up was they jail.
Jail?
Yeah. You know the niggas when they was in jail, the shit was totally different.
Like, what you mean?
Like the way they operate. It's like they was allowed to walk around and do different shit.
Oh,
more
yeah,
so
yeah.
than-
Them niggas, they ain't really just have, like, that nigga had on, like, a regular t-shirt and,
Nigga
like,
had on the whole Nike fit.
yeah, on God.
In jail?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not as surprised because you gotta think that it's an overseas jail. You know, how they run.
Shit
Yeah,
different,
compared
for
to
sure.
US, it's completely different.
Man, overseas prisons are way worse than U.S. prisons. Most of them. Cause nigga, you ever watch World's Toughest Jails on Netflix?
I watched a few episodes.
Nigga, you'll see some shit on that, bro. Them motherfuckers ruthless.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that shit.
I see goddamn 60 days in, but I tell you, Fulton County.
Bro, is that real, bro?
That shit be real.
Like Alabama, what the word was.
Huh?
It was.
The one they did in Alabama.
I'm talking about the middle of, I don't
Talking
know
about 60 days in?
where the fuck that shit
I
was
don't
at.
really know shit like that. You was Jefferson County or something?
Oh, he was up there. What the hell? Nah, he went in Jefferson County.
It was outside of Birmingham, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
What gas in it? What county it is?
I don't know.
It was something.
I think
it was,
it's gas. What
yeah, I
kind
think
of
it
gas?
was gas. Okay. Yeah, them shit. Yeah, they had to bring in a whole new sheriff and
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
they had to change the whole jail.
Listen,
That's the
God.
first
What
time
season
they
is
get
it?
stabbed on the last one, I thought.
Yeah,
So he got
that's the last
stabbed.
Yeah,
The latest one is Alabama.
Alabama.
Okay.
Stabbed.
'Cause I think I started watching it after the first or second season.
But them niggas in Fulton County though.
Yeah, I think I can do some shit like that.
60 days in.
Yeah. I can't go to jail for a day. I know I can't. I ain't gonna say I'm
For a day?
Day, no. Can't
I didn't
do
thought about it. Mine had to be about 30
I can't do
days
that.
in.
I can't do 30.
I'll do a month.
Nah.
We talking about Tuscaloosa?
Huh?
You talking about like Tuscaloosa?
Jail.
Or like the worst?
Jail is jail.
I mean, there's some.
Nigga, I'm not going to jail.
What's that
I
shit,
need my freedom. I need my freedom. Like,
What's
I got
that
too
shit
much
in
freedom.
California?
California.
Yeah, it's like not San Jose. It's
San Quentin.
San Quentin.
That's prison though, ain't it?
Yeah.
Rikers are jail. The shit in New York.
New York. I was thinking that too.
You would die in the damn Rikers.
Yeah.
I ain't, yeah.
You died today?
Bro, you ain't never heard about that shit?
Yeah, I heard about
Bro, Rikers is bad, bro. You big as hell, so you looking at it differently, bro. I'm 5'7". 5'8" when it's hot outside.
But that,
He automatically gonna have to
bro,
go in
them
there.
the niggas you gotta watch out for when you in a little short motherfucker. Be the crazy one in that bitch.
They'll leave your ass alone before they leave his ass alone though, cause they gonna try his big ass.
They gonna try him first. I about to do 2 hours. That shit dead, bro.
2 hours, bro?
Bro, I can't do
That nigga still been holding.
So when they get my ass process, I gotta go back in, bro. Fuck that shit.
I slept the whole time I was in holding.
You went to jail?
Hell yeah. This year, nigga.
Man,
It's a real question.
I don't pay attention to shit, bro.
If you was, who the first person, like, you get that one phone call, who the first person y'all call? Or the only person y'all call?
My mom. My mom come to get me. That's why I say I ain't staying enough for no day.
Bro, the quick.
I call.
Do y'all know y'all phone number by her?
Yeah, I know my mom.
I know my mom number.
My mom.
I know
That's
both of them, but I ain't called neither one of them. I called mine.
Yeah, mom would come get your ass.
See, I don't even see. I fuck with all my niggas the long way.
See, like, mom
Shit, some of my
talk your
niggas.
ass
It depends on the charge.
No, I just called, like, I had gave him my card information to get the money out of my account so he could just come bond me out.
Oh, yeah.
Cause they,
Oh, that's different, that's different.
they had told me,
Well, if you can do that, then yeah.
they had told me how much my bond gonna be before I even went in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I had already told his ass what was up. Cause he had to come get the call when they had came and got my ass. Cause I cooperated, that's why they allowed all that shit to happen.
So you can
You
give.
told me about this shit, though.
Yeah.
So you can give somebody like,
I gotta start telling
I'm
shit.
gonna pay for it, but
No, they usually don't give you none of that information. Like I said, the only reason they did that shit just because I was cooperating.
okay.
So in that type, so if you ain't had your shit on you like that, then so who the fuck you would've called?
I probably would have called my pops
Yeah.
because I ain't got.
I don't know nobody nothing about heart, bro. That shit crazy.
Mine depend on the charge, bro. Who I have to call?
Nigga, you used to have to remember that shit. Now, fuck it. Once that shit in my phone, if somehow that motherfucker get about that phone, we ain't having no conversation no more.
Yeah. For sure. I wouldn't be able to call on niggas. I fuck with them, but shit. Some of my niggas, like I said, depend on the charge. They don't have the funds.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? That's why one reason why I wouldn't even call niggas on the fact of like having y'all niggas had to come out y'all pocket.
Yeah.
Like
I'll pay you right back.
Unless I know for a fact like you able to, then I might. But
My thing is, I don't think I'll do some shit that make my bond be so high. My bond might be $1,000, so all niggas only gotta pay what, 100? So yeah, niggas come up with 100. You got 10 niggas in your phone that can give you $10 a piece, bro, to come up with $100. If you ain't got 10 friends that can do that shit, man, bro, you need to reevaluate your friends. Well, we need to check on one, cause you can't give me
What you
$10.
doing?
You can't give me $10. I give you $10 back, bro. Goddamn. Hey, let me tell you the funniest shit I saw on goddamn internet, man.
what that?
Alright. They said Cub was doing some coke. Cause I was gonna ask y'all this when we was talking about that fentanyl and shit. That's why I asked was cocaine. They said Cub was doing some coke and he was finna smash this chick. He had the bright idea, hey, I'm gonna put some of this coke in my meat.
In what?
Yeah, shit rotted.
I think I heard about it.
Nigga,
You
shit
just said
rotted,
that.
bro.
Man.
You know how meat just can rot and turn black? Said nigga shit rotted. Nigga, that's why I can't fuck with extracurricular drugs. Weed is all I can do. I can't even smoke a cigarette. I feel like a cigarette will fuck me up.
Like, who come up with some shit like that?
Somebody that already hiding.
I would say I don't know the color of that person.
Right, I'm about to say, we know,
But I
we
was-
just ain't
I
gonna
was-
put that out
I
there.
was
Y'all remember they used to play the game on the radio, black, white, or other?
Hey, low key, it might be the other. Bro. I can see it like a Puerto Rican doing some shit like that, bro. Especially like Puerto Rican in New York or some shit. They probably do some wild shit.
I think it was.
It's just
I ain't
the
say
fact-
he was Puerto Rican. I said I could see some Puerto Ricans doing some wild shit like that.
It's just the fact that you said cocaine that I
think
think
it
we
was.
out the mix.
It was a Puerto
I
Rican.
think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
That wild, bro.
That's great.
But you can't cut fentanyl with cocaine and shit though.
Just smoke weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, just smoke weed. Weed is weed.
I even suggest
Yeah.
shrooms.
I heard about
Those are
shrooms.
just as natural as weed.
I think
Just don't do too much of them.
I think I react too bad to shrooms too.
Yeah, just stick to the
Yeah.
weed.
Didn't eat weed, cuz.
It ain't never did me wrong. You feel me? Besides, goddamn, stunk up somewhere.
What?
I said weed ain't
You
never
shit on
did me
yourself?
wrong. Besides, stunk up somewhere as in
It's
smell of
yeah, I feel it. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You said what?
Guys,
Right.
as he was saying that, that's why I understood what he was saying.
Yeah, cause me and Bob went to a Mexican restaurant. I know I smelled like nothing but weed. I just felt like, you just ever feel like people just
Look at you. Yeah, cause that's the main thing what I meant by it. No cap. Shit, let you go somewhere you think you done forgot you smoked. It done been about 10 minutes. You and that whole goddamn, now the whole room smell like it.
Nigga, when I'm high, I don't never forget I smoke. Cause at some point I just be feeling like I'm doing something to let these folks know I'm high. Like you ever just be sitting there doing normal shit, but you feel like you're doing some stupid ass shit. Yeah, bro. Nigga, I just started reaching for shit at the Mexican restaurant just to make it feel like I was like doing some shit. All right, so back on this on old buddy.
Yeah.
What's the y'all niggas take like y'all ever took some shit before y'all hit the shit? Like either like what's that shit called? Honey pack or some shit like that. Yeah. That shit don't be scaring y'all, bro?
No, I ain't never did that though.
You never took a honey pack?
I don't even know what that is. You just said honey pack. I ain't gonna cap.
The little honey?
I don't know nothing about the honey pack.
You ain't don't took no Zan, no Perky.
See that? I done been off the perk before, and most of the time, if I'm just trying to real deal do that, I'm off the lit.
Off the lit dog.
I really feel like Keith lying, bro.
I'm dead ass.
I could have swore we had a conversation about this and Keith said some shit too.
I don't know nothing about no honey pack.
What about Chinese pill?
About the who?
Chinese pill, everybody don't get
I feel like Chinese pill make your heart explode or some shit.
The reason you feel...
Yeah, I be nervous about them. Cause I can't even read what the fuck they say on them hoes.
Y'all talking about the shit to be in the gas station?
Yeah.
That's the main reason why I ain't never took no shit. Cause I'll see shit like that in the gas station, I'll be like, I ain't fucking with none of this shit. And for what you said about some shit with the cocaine and the nigga putting it... I say,
man, you ain't putting the pill in.
I know that, but I'm just saying, I don't need no type of side effects nowhere.
Bro, I mean, I did the honey shit one time. I ain't see no difference.
So tell me what that is, like on some real
It's
shit.
like, it's honey. It's like in a little pack that you can get from like, I got my shit from like, the gas station. Like, I got my shit from Texaco or some shit.
Yeah.
So obviously that's something you do put in your shit.
No. It's honey. It's honey. It's like honey.
Damn.
Hey, bro, so take
mix it with your liquor, drink this, take this shit down, whatever.
Where the hell you get that from?
You get it right now.
All you do is ask for some money.
Yeah.
So you buy some corn down that shit right here, try to sell it to you.
Yeah, the nigga had fucked me up. I said, hey man, let me get a honey. I'm thinking it's just one of them. Nigga said, which one? I was like, I don't know. That shit ain't, I don't know, but that shit.
Oh shit, that nigga would have handed me a real bottle of honey.
Nah, if you at the counter asking for the shit, they ain't just gonna ask you no honey. Nah, that shit ain't do shit.
I ain't caught up, my bad.
Nigga think he
I don't know about the honey. How much? So that's just how niggas know about the honey though.
I heard about it from BLB Pac-Man, little fat dude that be rapping for Michigan. Bruh, you ain't never heard that song "Free Joe Exotic"?
I feel like yeah.
It was him and Sada Baby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That nigga. He made a song about it. That's how I really heard about it.
Cause you talking about some shit that you gotta ask the nigga like over the counter and be like, hey, let me get the honey. You feel me? I feel like that's some exclusive type shit. I don't know too much about it.
Old heads. When I worked at Mercedes, some nigga was telling me about all them things at the store they be using. Chingalings, all that joke.
What?
But
you know what I'm saying? That nigga rap. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be fucking for 10 hours with this shit.
So that shit do it like that?
Shit, I don't know.
Not a perk though, nigga?
Who said it worked for him?
it do. Yeah.
I mean, that shit ain't worth me. I don't know.
Agent told me.
How long did you wait?
Huh?
How long did you wait?
I think I took it too fast. I had this shit with like some liquor or some shit. And we fucked like that. Like,
No, you gotta get that shit 30
We fucked
minutes.
in like 30 minutes, bro.
That fucked up with the pill at times. That shit got hard after the fact.
Yeah. You gotta take that shit, chill with it for a little bit, know what I'm saying? Get a good love.
I ain't know that shit. I don't read directions.
So how you said you take the honey though?
You said open it. It's honey. You can just drink it like that, or you can just mix with like a drink or some shit.
Okay.
That shit disgusting though. I mean,
so you prefer mixing?
Yeah, that shit was disgusting.
I'm asking cause shit. I'm gonna go to the store.
Yeah,
Try the weekend and give me some honey when I know you feel me. I'm gonna get right that night.
Try it, man. Just remember to use a condom, bro. Be in that bitch all night.
So the boy said the honey.
Honey, bro. Alright, man. Something else happened that week too, bro. We gotta talk about this shit, cuz. You know, I ain't want to.
I bet what you say, I bet I know what it's gonna be.
I hope you do. If you been anywhere this week, you know about this shit.
Do any one of them first names start with a C?
Yes.
Yeah. My man.
Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris.
Shit.
Slapped the shit out of Chris, bro. That was like one of them boxing slaps too.
Bro,
he put his hips in there.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought he punched him, because how he did it. I was like, bro, that was a punch formation. Like, shit, that nigga mother put some hip behind that nigga.
I gotta remember, this nigga was Ali. He was. So this nigga did some training and shit.
Bro, did you see that little Michael Blackson reaction to it?
Nah.
Oh, man.
They said that Mike Howard that hit his
Man, that shit was different, bro. So how y'all niggas, like, how y'all feel about that shit? Like,
I mean, first of all,
opinion on it.
we can't forget that the nigga laughed at it first.
That's my whole point, bro.
Till it sunk in, clearly. I just feel like if he got that energy towards a joke like that towards it, he should have had the same energy when Augusta was.
Who?
What that name? Augusta? Augusta?
August.
When he said that, August, shit, well, he should have had that same energy when August was damn, you know what I'm saying, was fucking Don't he land letter in first name toward the A? With an A?
August,
I see.
So it's just August, like
Yeah.
spelled just like August.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I tell you how much I know about it. I didn't know the fact that he was fucking with her. But either way it go.
What's crazy is
He
I
should
wouldn't have
kept
picked
that
up on
same
it until he said something.
Of course he gonna say.
Niggas in Augusta.
But time out, bro. Can you be mad at your wife for smashing a nigga if y'all got an open marriage?
Nah.
So it ain't the same situation. Like, everybody kept saying that,
But he
always
was so sensitive about the situation when he was on that little reality show when they were talking to him about it, tearing up and
That was
shit.
his wife show. So imagine if your wife call you on her show to talk about her fucking another nigga. How would you react? People don't be taking that into consideration. This her shit. We ain't got to talk about this shit. This your show. You called me on here to talk about you fucking another nigga. Then you made it. I ain't never heard of entanglement until she said that shit.
Oh, God.
I did not know that shit was even in the dictionary, bro. This bitch looked up a word to tell me how she fucked another nigga, bro. Nigga, I am disturbed for a long period of time. That's why I don't even feel like he slapped Chris because he was mad. That nigga slapped
That
her.
shit was hell,
That was
man.
her ass standing on stage, bro.
Bro.
That's who
So he was picturing her.
That's who that nigga was envisioning. Cause that nigga laughed at the joke. Looked at her ass, saw she was mad. He was like, man, I'm tired of this shit. that Chris was Jada, bro. That's who he was slapping, bro.
That nigga didn't say nothing though. That's like, he was like G.I. Jane. Nigga like he
Joe,
That's why I understand like what was so offensive about
he
it.
would have got away with
G.I.
it.
Jane, like in that movie, her hair was shaved and shit, but
But still.
it was the joke was trash. It wasn't like it was a heavy hitter ass joke.
Bro,
It
why
was
he was trash? He could have did a better joke.
Man, Will laughed. Jada was mad. He looked at Jada and was like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. And when he slapped his ass, bro.
But he would have got away with it if he started cussing and shit.
Yeah, they thought that shit was
Anybody even
staged.
know,
Like, man, do you know how many people still believe that on stage?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
That
Oh,
slap.
he got hit too hard.
He said he slapped the shit out of it.
And his reaction.
What he say in the reaction? I ain't
Who?
Chris. Yeah.
He slapped the shit out of it.
He said, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. And he says, it was just a joke. Or some shit.
He said, G.I. Jane joke,
Yeah.
really?
Are you talking about like his reaction on stage?
Yeah.
I'm talking about his reaction.
He ain't said shit.
I seen niggas they post some shit where he done found a reaction.
Trained right now.
Like,
as
I just
we
ain't
speak.
clicked
He didn't even talk about it. He just said he'll wait till later to talk about this
His
shit.
brother, though,
His brother, them niggas going in, bro.
What the brother said.
called up bitch off brother shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's like, ain't nobody gonna walk up on this stage. And this
Yeah, that shit different, bro. I don't know. I just feel like that nigga was slapping a totally different person.
I didn't know she had alopecia though.
Huh?
That was my first time finding out she had alopecia.
Right.
My thing is the bitch. I mean, bro, y'all y'all acting like she wasn't like bald when we was younger, bro. Like she always had like a low hairstyle, bro.
Yeah,
So
I
I thought the shit was normal.
Right.
I ain't
I ain't
pay
paying
no
no
Everybody
attention to
talking
I
it.
ain't
about
pay no
something.
attention.
I thought she did it for the Matrix.
On there, bro. I literally.
She in the Matrix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just came out.
On
That's why-
everything, I literally thought that's why she did it too.
Damn.
Shit always been so normal to me. I ain't never.
She always changed it up, so
Yeah, so I ain't
it
never
made it
think.
seem normal.
Cause everybody said like Chris knew she had alopecia. Nobody know that shit. Nobody keep up with them folks.
Look, these girls got half these days. What you said.
See, I ain't gonna say that.
Especially with their kids doing all types of crazy hair stuff and shit too. You never know.
One of my little chicks.
But he eventually apologized.
You said what?
One of my little chicks got a temp phase, so I ain't saying shit on that conversation. What was you saying? What you saying?
Yeah.
I keep it. What you keep giving to?
What you think? What you think it's for?
Oh yeah, ain't man. Damn, where did black come from?
Got another one over there.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. Back to this shit, bro.
Shit, I can't do it.
It was a fucked up situation. It really fucked me up because they were black. Like, if some white folks got on stage and did that shit, bro, I wouldn't gave no fuck.
Did they say Jim Carrey tried to get on the dude like later that night on Will Smith in the same that same night?
He did the interview and everything. But I don't know.
I think probably fucked his career up.
He
Who
did.
would?
They
They
didn't
tried to
stop.
blackball.
They didn't push back Bad Boys 4. He had a movie that was supposed to come out on Netflix. They pushed that back too. They were fuck Will up. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't know they was doing the Bad Boys for.
I don't understand
Yeah,
what made them do that because of that situation.
Bro, he slapped the nigga in front of a whole bunch of white people.
Think about it, bro. As a black man, let be
That's
real.
simple.
Let be real, bro. As a black
They
man,
cancel people for just saying shit.
yeah. As a black man, you got so many opportunities to fuck up, bro.
True.
So when you get on the biggest stage and you do some shit like that in front of millions of people, bro, they gonna find a way to fuck you over.
True.
Even
Maybe.
Will Smith, bro, it happens to everybody, bro.
And he
So,
was cussing like this too.
Yeah.
I don't really think it was the cussing. I really think it was. I think it was like
That was some aggressive.
Bro, when he cut that last time, everybody got quiet.
Did you see the lady?
They was like, oh, he for real.
Like, did you see the little clip? The one like she was like,
You know what fucked up? She bald head.
she was.
She bald head. That was a wig.
Dang.
Yes.
Why you gotta put that lady business?
I'm just throwing it just some context. Like, she bald head. She ain't tripping. She just put a wig on. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I was throwing it out there for context.
So basically, said she shouldn't have read how she should have when he said it. She should have laughed. Basically, what you said.
She ain't had to laugh, but I mean, you can't really tell folks what to get upset about. But that kind of joke.
I'm saying-
that ain't the first time she heard somebody call her bald.
Right. Basically, what I'm saying, her reaction is what set his reaction out.
Yeah, because that nigga was laughing.
Yeah,
That's what everybody.
He was laughing.
He was laughing like that motherfucker was funny. You know she tapped his arm like, hey.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he slapped her that day. He couldn't put his he can't put through all this shit they went through, he cannot put his hands on that woman, bro.
Of course.
I'm gonna touch this nigga and I'm gonna imagine it's her ass. I ain't even mad at this nigga. The joke was ass, bro. It was a terrible joke.
It makes
That's the
sense.
thing, bro. Somebody said she ain't even come over there another time after that
Oh.
nigga did that shit.
She what?
She started laughing after he
She
slapped
ain't, yeah, she ain't even come over there and comfort the nigga or shit. She just was still sitting in her seat.
That's a terrible woman. Okay.
Anybody else would have jumped there and asked whether y'all haters.
Bro, anybody else woman that know I'm worth hundreds of millions of dollars and shit, bro. You gonna stop me from going up there. Cause I'm gonna fuck up the bread.
Yeah.
There. She don't care about Will, bro. And her daughter bald head. Bro, I'm just saying, there's a lot of content. There's a lot of content in this shit, bro. Everybody heard had bald head jokes told about them, bro.
What's my man that be like keeping it real with all the women that be having issues like that? Call him, you know what I'm saying? He give them advice.
Kevin Savage.
Kevin, I was just
Yeah,
about to
did
say,
you see what his response to?
What he said?
Well, one on he was basically like I said, he was like he should have kept that same energy towards August. The other one was it was like a little letter from Willow when she was younger to Tupac saying he need to come back so her mama can be happy, so they can be a family. It was like, so Will, your wife's daughter is missing a
His
limb.
daughter. Man, look, bro. He probably thought he was slapping Tupac. Think about that shit, man. Think about that shit. That nigga thinking like, damn, what Tupac do? I'm gonna slap this nigga, bro. Man, I don't fucking know, man. That's a strange family. That's why I stay out celebrity business, bro. That shit will have you fucked up, bro.
But that nigga in my top 3 actor though.
That's why I'm saying he had such a good career, bro. And folks been just try to tarnish that shit now, bro.
He did that shit, though.
But he did do that. It was, I mean,
I don't think it's gonna last that long. I give him about another month to fuck with his ass about it, and then they'll leave him alone.
you take it
I
out.
understand it. I understand
That's
it.
a factor,
The
bro.
only black person that don't get blackballed is Boosie.
Boosie was never accepted. They don't accept your ass. You can't blackball you, bro. Boosie be tripping, bro.
That's why I say it ain't gonna last that long because he accepted already.
Alright.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And then
I
he
hope they don't
apologize
cancel
to.
his ass.
No, they ain't gonna cancel him, bro.
I don't think they'll cancel him, but he gonna.
That's why
He gonna miss out on some
gonna put that apology out there.
Yep.
So he can go.
If you slap me, bro, don't apologize the next day. Like, you better apologize in that moment, bro. He got on stage and apologized to the Academy, all these other folks, the Williams family, all this shit. Ain't apologized to Chris at no point in that motherfucker.
He called him a devil.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, God wanted him to slap Chris Rock. Bro, that's what he said.
No, he did.
He said he feels like God is trying to use him for love and peace. After he slapped somebody. And said Denzel Washington told him the devil, be careful because the devil will attack you at your highest moments or some shit like that. Alright, so I'm the devil. Alright, fuck that. Every time I see that nigga, I'm slapping his ass, bro.
Man, but we all know Chris Rock.
He ain't gonna do shit. He ain't gonna do shit.
He
But
slapped
I'm
the
just
white
saying.
comedian.
Low key, I feel like he wouldn't have slapped Chris Rock if it wasn't public. If Chris would have said, if it wasn't public. If Chris was, man, I feel like if Chris would have told that nigga that shit while they was looking eye to eye, he would have laughed like he did the first
What
time.
if it was somebody else?
Like, who? There's only a list of niggas Will Smith was slapping.
Yeah.
Chris Rock just happened to be on the list.
He probably slapped Chris Rock and he corny as hell.
You
That's what I'm
that
saying.
nigga
I
blew
was
up
saying if
with
it
the
was
show.
somebody else who had no.
That nigga ain't slapping Martin.
Hell,
Nah.
Nigga ain't slapping Mike Epps.
nah, he might cut you.
Yeah. The nigga is Alyssa. There's
Definitely
only
slapping
Alyssa.
Dwayne Johnson.
Definitely slapping Cat Williams.
Nah, he might be Cat ass. I think he'll slap that.
Yeah, I think he'll try Cat.
I rewatched the video where Cat got beat up by that kid. Yeah, I feel like he'll yeah. Nah, he'll be that.
Boy, I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah, he'll be
Man, why you bring up these folks? What, bad memories,
that
man.
shit is funny.
That shit
It's
was
hilarious. Kid just jabbed his ass.
Talking about
But shit, just like someone.
I don't think that nigga slapped Kevin Hart.
I don't know about
I don't know. I feel like that's gonna try Kevin.
I don't think it's
he'll
like
try
that.
Kevin.
Kevin be working out like a motherfucker, man. I feel like Kevin slapped his ass.
Will Smith
Slap him.
too, though.
Say slap.
Yeah, I can't. See,
Yeah,
I ain't like you.
I
I
guess-
just ain't like you. I ain't just finna call you every time you mess up on something.
But Augusta was the worst you could have said though. But that's
I just what I thought the nigga name was. How could I?
Augusta Alsina. That it fucked me up, bro. I had to say something.
Hey, once again, like I said, that's how that you know I don't really know too much about it.
Yeah, I feel you, man. It's just Augusta caught me off guard. I had to say something.
Just like slab caught me off guard, but I ain't saying nothing about it.
But slab could be a fire, like fighting term though. I slabbed
Well,
him.
how? Slab that nigga.
Slap stab. You just put them together.
Exactly, Justin. Yeah, make that face again. Yeah.
Like say you got a knife in your hand, bro, and you finna slap a nigga. You slap him and stab him at the same time.
So you stabbing a nigga.
Then you slapping him. Cause technically, you doing it in this form. So it's like it's definitely a stab, but it's a slap at the same time too. It's a slap.
This is slap.
Yeah, they probably use it in prison. That's where I got it from.
Shit. They call it.
You got the prison,
gun
the
in
place
prison.
that you want to be last in for more than 2 hours.
But if they slapping and stabbing niggas, I don't want to be there.
I'm just saying, how did you learn that? And you learned in those 2 hours that you was in there?
Huh?
Huh?
Nah, I watch a lot of TV.
Bro, they call a shank a gun in prison, bro.
Yeah, my point. They don't use the right term in there. It don't really matter.
But you ain't in there. You in here.
But we've been talking about prison all day. I felt like I was in there.
Yo.
Got anything else y'all want to add to this motherfucker?